It's the weekend, and for those looking to head to the beaches as well as head to the seas, there's a hazardous seas warning still in effect that will continue through Saturday. We'll talk about that later. Meanwhile, there have been tranquil skies across Trinidad and Tobago. For the most part, a mixture of sunshine and brief showers, so fair conditions as you go through the next day, but also fairly breezy as well. So you will see those are small trees with leaves beginning to sway, especially palm trees as you go across Tobago's windward coastline. So there will be just an occasional shower from time to time across the hillsides of Tobago, but once you go through your morning and into the afternoon, the breeze will be the factor here from Roxburgh coming down to Scarborough and into Canaan, with only the brief shower coming across during the afternoon. For central Trinidad as well, mostly settled and fine, but a couple of showers along the coastlines around the southern areas of Trinidad, Moruga, Point Fortin, for example. Out towards your morning, as along the northern coastline, there will still be a lot of sunshine around. The breeze will be picking up as you go through the mid-morning into the afternoon, maybe ushering a couple of showers along the hillsides, but overall, again, mostly fair weather. Now, most of those showers should be fairly brief, less than half an hour, and they should be on the moderate side around the San Fernando, Moruga, as well as the Carcass and Point Fortin as you go through the day. But overall, again, mostly tranquil conditions are expected through Saturday. Temperature-wise, looking for a mild night, 23 degrees Celsius in Trinidad, 24 in Tobago, 31 will be the high in Tobago through Saturday as well as Sunday. A bit of a Saharan haze may just join us on Sunday, but there will still be a lot more cloudiness to come by Monday and Tuesday. A series of troughs passing over the Windward Islands will likely bring all of that moisture in. So a few showers are expected for Trinidad as well for Monday and Tuesday as we start the new working week. Now, you obviously now know that there are new early warning systems issued by the Meteorological Service. They are color-coded, basically, from the lights of the traffic lights, from a green coming all the way down to red, and from a no hazards to possible hazard to risk to your safety, as well as significant risk, which is obviously in that color red. Right now, there's a hazardous seas warning at the yellow level. You can expect a large breaking waves, especially in nearshore zones along the northern and the sheltered coastlines of Trinidad and Tobago. So be mindful about that as you go through your Saturday. And looking at those waves, possibly of 2.5 meters out in the Atlantic, maybe offshore in the Caribbean as well. All of those waves due to the northeasterly swells of 14 seconds. And you'll also be seeing some whitecaps as well, with easterly winds of 15 knots, but could be gusting to 20 knots as you go through your Saturday. Now, for the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, they're also being played by those long period swells, but not so for the Western Caribbean. Unfortunately, they've been seeing some flooding rains across Santo Domingo. Downpours expected here, 32 degrees Celsius and more that expected on Saturday. Across the Eastern Caribbean, it's mostly settled. Just a few showery spells, courtesy of a trough passing through Dominica as well as for St. Lucia, down towards Barbados as well. But the majority of the rain will likely be on the mainland. For Georgetown, some downpours expected through Saturday and are getting worse through Sunday. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.